Okay, so I'll show the ships by Dreadnought, my friend. The ones that are the models are ready, but they are not in the game yet. So you might have seen from one of the previous devlogs. This is my screenshot scene. I have a lot of ships here, and I use this for the screenshots, for the thumbs. So I using this to show the other ships. So this is one of them. Wait, this is supposed to be like this. Okay, so this is one of them. This is the Aphrodite. I don't know how you call this. And you recognize it from the symbol here. It's the same as the Hercules, the Luna, Rising Sun. It's the same manufacturer. And this is probably a Corvette, I think. It's unarmed, so it's that's why it's not in the game yet, because it's probably like a passenger ship. So yeah, pretty clean looking, although it's received some bashes, some damage here. So this is one. This is also a passenger ship, like more like a private, well, like a private private van or space van, sort of like pleasure or taxi, whatever. Well, it looks like a taxi, I guess. The same manufacturer. And there's a similar one, which is the Journey, I think. Yeah, the Journey. The Journey is also kind of a taxi or passenger ship. They were actually made a long time ago by Dreadnought, but I decided to not add them yet because we don't have taxi missions yet, and they're both yachts, probably the small ships. What else we have here? Dorothy drones. Oh, this one's pretty cool. This is a racer ship. You can see by judging by its engines. Well, it's mostly engine and a cockpit. Really small ship, probably a shuttle, a racing shuttle. I guess I could go ahead and add this one, just like the Mercury and the what do you call the? I don't remember that. Forgot. The Pegasus. Yeah, the Pegasus. So, but maybe, but I want to save a few of the models for when I add the racing mechanics, and yeah, unfortunately, this will be only after launch. But yeah. Oh, the Geraki. It's supposed to be a Greek name, I think. And for those who don't know, it means falcon. I think it's Greek. Not sure. But this is Sam Hollow's ship. It's pretty cool. The turret. Oh, you notice that the turrets aren't here because this is just a model. It's not the model used in game. The model used in game is actually here, because when I add it in the game, it has a lot of stuff, as you can see here. Then it has a lot of it has the turrets. It has a double turret. So all these things here are added later. This is the model. The thrusters. they look bad, like from really close, but from the top view they look, well, decent, I think. And so just to show the difference, and so here the Geraki is, wait, it's just the model. So yeah, this one I think you haven't seen it from close look because it's not available to players yet. It will be eventually. What else? The Holler, the hideout. I'll get to the new mechanics soon, but yeah. Let me check the chat here. Oh, okay. I was looking at my girlfriend's monitor here. I think it's working fine, right? Oh yeah, where it says Star Valor at the top above all the channels, right click Star Valor and select mute. Oh, okay. Like here, with all the channels. Okay, mute. Okay, mute for 1 hour. Okay, thank you, Zerenthal. Zerenthal must be really used to this. I mean, every streamer must be really used to this. And I'm not a streamer, so so this is all new to me. I like the Aphrodite. Okay, yeah, Aphrodite. I don't know how to pronounce it. In Portuguese, it's Aphrodite. We have Sigurd Mortimer. Cool, welcome. Physics don't apply. He's also a streamer, I think. Yes, I think it is. I think he is. Geraki almost has a Vengi flair to it, like stolen design technology. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that. Although in the lore, the Geraki is a node ship model. It was supposed to be a too heavy for a ship to be, and that's why it didn't make it wasn't successful, because it was too heavy for everything to work properly. And then the technology evolved, and I'm not sure how if it was before the Vengi arrived, or it was later. But there was a point that the Geraki was discontinued, and that's why Sam Hollow has it, and it's a special ship because he found one, and like he refurbished it and improved it, and it actually is now a great ship, because with the technology, with the recent technology, it became viable. But there aren't many around, so Sam Hall is one, and the player will eventually be able to use it. There will be a story, and I know it's I'm not sure I will deliver it before the launch, but well, we'll see. More potential Vengi T6. Well, if we get to 15 viewers, okay, 10 viewers, I'll show the Vengi tier 6. It's not tier, it's size 6. So bring more people, and I'll show the Vengi Dreadnought. Okay, where we were in the Combi, Journey, Kurma, Luna, Mercury, Nipra. This is another one. This is really weird ship. It's supposed to be a yacht, I think, and it has this wings. They can well, not way global. Yeah, it has these wings that turn like this. So, which is one of the reasons I haven't added it to the game yet, because we don't have animations like this. But I want to add them eventually. It can be a cool mechanic, like when you are just fighting, you can open your wings, or the opposite. When you're fighting, it's closed down. and when you need to be faster, you can, I don't know, change the wings position. At least that was the idea from Dreadnought. It's a interesting ship. It's obviously a combat ship, and we have its sister or its brother, which is this one, the Severny, and this one has fixed wings and no guns. So I'm not sure. Well, this is probably a passenger ship. I'm not sure if he intended to make it yacht or a shuttle. I would have to check, but anyway. So now you notice that most of these ships are small because most of the big ones are already in the game. We have a lot of small ships. And well, I think that makes sense because they are used most of the time. So this is a weird ship. It's supposed to be a mining ship. I think it's a mining shuttle, I guess. And it's really small. Probably the pilot stays standing, like it's not even sitting, and he can have a lot of a big viewing angle here, and here's the where it takes out the cargo. So this is probably going to be a shuttle miner or a yacht, maybe. No, I think it's a shuttle. Let me know what you think in the channel. No, not the channel, the chat. Okay, Raven, Rising Sun, Rokita, the sensor, Starbeam. This is coming pretty soon. You'll probably seen it in the Me and the Boys perk, which is this one here. this is Starbeam. One of the things about all the ships is, well, they all share one thing in common. Do you guess what it is? Oh, we have now, okay, 7:13. I don't know how many people in the chat. Well, anyway, anyone care to guess what's the common thing they all have? So it's the Dragon, the Valor Mark III. Yeah, they are all yachts. Yeah, except that they are all yachts. Yep, physics don't apply. Got it. They are all blue tier, so this one is a blue tier, yes. Also, we have Isilu, we have Dragon, and we have the Valor Mark III. And this one, the Starbeam, this is going to be a blue yacht also. It's obviously a fighter. It has 3 guns on the front. It has the standard clean look from this manufacturer. I don't remember the name. So yeah, this is coming pretty soon. Probably as a fighter when I introduce the fighter role, or even one of the new roles that I want to add, which is it's going to be called either Pathfinder or Ranger, something like that, which will be an exploration oriented ship role. This one looks like more like a fighter, and I think Dreadnought added it as a fighter. But yeah, it kind of looks like a, what's that that animal called? It's a, well, I don't remember, not in English anyway. Oh, what questions? Yeah, how much equipment and weapon space does it have? I haven't defined that yet, but I'll do it pretty soon. Let me know what you think. Since it's a blue ship, independent, of course. Stingray would be a name, okay. Will more ships have a warn option? Yes, that's actually one of the things I want to add later. Since now we have the the enhancements, which are bonuses on top of the ship, and like the standard built-in bonus it has. We now have enhancements, and later we'll have kind of traits, I'd say. So when you buy a ship or when you use it a long time, the ship may get a trait like it has been used extensively, so it's going to have some kind of old or worn maybe. So which might make it less effective. So sorry. So if you use it a lot, your ship may become old, and this is a mechanic suggested by Dreadnought as well, and it may be kind of cool. And not only that, but eventually you can find some models which are better. You know, some models that may already come with some different ability or trait, and like I don't know, like one of the things I want to do is add combis customized by the tin heads. So you may find you'll find in the tin head workshops a few combis customized, so you can have I don't know, any kind of bonus for in the ship model itself. So maybe one reason to finally buy a combi. So anyway, that's for later. That's kind of a ship trait, which will happen eventually. High mileage ship needs a tune up. Yeah, maybe a tune up, or maybe it gets too old, and if you pretty much if you never repair it, maybe you can get some kind of debuff. I don't know. Yeah, worn out ship. For exploration knowledge, maybe just steal it from Star Trek. Cartography, meaning map maker. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I will show you in a second the new knowledge. Weaver song. I'd love more static options, having multiple paint jobs for the different ships. Yeah, this is kind of not that easy to make, because these models they are pretty much the materials are pretty much done. As you can see here, this is the material for the ship. It already have a sorry. There is a base color already. So if I just set the material to one of the colors here, it's not that great looking. So which means they are all set in white. So whatever color the modeler decides to make, it will be exact same color, the exact color. And if I change it, everything will be tainted, like in red or black and whatever. So what I need to do is, for every ship in the game or at least the civilian ships, which would be a cool mechanic to do, like you being able to change the color. So what I would have to do is to change all the materials to some and create a custom shader. This one is a base shader. This one is a base Unity shader. It works kind of like I don't know if it's a URP, but anyway, so it's just a basic shader. I would have to make a new one and add an additional texture map with the color being able to customize the color. So but anyway, I think this is a bit confusing, maybe, because but yeah, so it's not a thing I'm going to do now, because the changing color, unless we set a few colors already, like this one. We can have a lot of different models, different maps for all colors, like this one. But yeah, not for now, at least. Maybe later. Let's see more questions. Secondaries. Yeah, secondary stats that degrade over time. Should increase damage taken, worn out. Yeah, maybe that. I already love the combi. Yeah, combi is, well, it's iconic. Oh, we hit 10 viewers. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, and someone left. Okay, back to 9. Okay, then let me finish the new upcoming ships first. So this is the Starbeam for those who like little ships. It's another option. Well, not the best looking, but it's kind of cute. This is a really funny one. It's pretty much a capsule where the pilot stays standing here, and it has an umbrella. I never noticed. It looks like an umbrella, but I think it's a mining pick. But yeah, it's a pickaxe. This is the cargo hold, and a little thruster here. So this is most certainly a shuttle. Here's the well, it's not a gun, it's probably just a mining laser. So yeah, another model from Dreadnought. It's probably a little shuttle miner. A lot of work for the only minor gameplay change. Yeah, for now it is, because there are too many civilian ships, and they are not designed for having a customizable color. For instance, if I was going to change this color, it won't make any difference. See, well, of course it would become red, but everything becomes red, so it's not great. Oh, or yellow, green. This is not what I would make for the game. It would need certain parts to be colored, you know, and the other parts would need to stay, like this one here. Oh, it has a white stripe here. So let's see if I put you know, yeah, you can see it becomes everything the same same tint. So yeah, not great. Or I'm sorry if I just stay. I stopped talking because I'm checking the chat. Little thruster. It's as big as the cockpit. Well, yeah, it's as big as the cockpit, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's little if you compare it to a bigger ship. But it must not be comfortable. Well, we have a light here. Oh. Yeah, just a really small mining ship. And this is the only big ship they haven't that wasn't added to the game yet, because it's a cool ship, I guess. I think it is a cool ship. However, when you see it top down, it's really not that great. So I didn't like it very much from the top down view. So I still haven't added to the game. But it's supposed to be a carrier. As you can see here, that's it's the hangar entrance. It would be probably at least I think it's a cruiser. At least a cruiser, maybe a Dreadnought, but again, not the best looking. So even Dreadnought can't make all good looking ships. Sometimes they are not that good looking, but yeah, overall his ships are amazing. Oh my, that's neat. Something between a drone and a shuttle. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like an escape pod welded to a cargo pod. Yeah, it really does look like an escape pod. They pick an escape pod, which would be this one, and attach the thruster in a cargo container. looks like they just shove it there. So yeah, and I think that's it. Well, this is pretty cool model as well, and this will probably become later on a wormhole, like a long range Stargate, I would say, or a wormhole generator, so you can travel really far in the galaxy, or even get into a different galaxy. Well, haven't used it yet because it's so cool. I want to use it for something special. And I think the Dreadnought ships. Oh, there is one special. I think it's the unique. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. And if you get, well, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious which ship it's made from, or it's pretty much like a turtle. So yeah, it's obviously a Fortuna, or actually the Fortuna was made based on this one. Excuse me. I have some tea here because, as I said, I was not feeling well. I have a sore throat, and so eating some tea. Yeah, turtle style. Yeah, it has a pretty strong shell here, and these two turret slots here are supposed to be 360, and as you know, it's a cruiser. It's the same size as the Fortuna, but it's a it's a cargo ship. It's a freighter, supposed to be a freighter, but now I don't remember. But yeah, he made it so it's a better version of the Fortuna, and in fact it's one of the it will be the first purple cruiser in the game. Okay, so we got enough people, so I'm about to show them the Vangi size 6, and for those who asked, this one is it. Well, it's not a very new model, and I already showed it. It's a really big ship. It's the Vangi Dreadnought. It has these things here, the little. Well, they are similar to the Vangi cruiser, the V5B, the battleship. But this one has 4 of them to generate the Vangi that ray. So this is 1, and 2, 3, 4. So I still haven't decided how I'm going to make it, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty devastating weapon. And all this part here is supposed to have like the batteries, the turrets, and right here as well. This one is one of the generators, and this as well. So yeah, this is going to be a big ship. Let me check the chat. Oh, I remember Zero not mentioning it. Yeah, he did mention the Tetsudo, which is the ship I was showing a moment ago. Fortuna mod. Yeah, turtle ship. Sparta. Yeah, Sparta. I'm not sure. I can show that on this one. Maybe if we get to maybe if we get 15 spectators. More battleship than destroyer. Which one? This one? This is going to be a battleship. Yes, I'm not sure you were referring to this one, but yeah, the V6B. It's a battleship. That's why the B. That's going to be a beast. Yeah. Also, like looks like a shoe. But yeah. It has the. This is the bridge. Even though Vengi ships have no actual bridge, they don't have a crew inside it. And this is the hangar entrance, so you will have a good hangar space as well, and lots of guns. Maybe for the spinal have a bubble farm between the 4 beam projectors while they charge the weapon. Yeah. Oh, and a bubble. Interesting. Maybe. Then they all fire into the bubble, which then shoots 1 beam at the enemy. Yeah, probably something like that. The V5B has something similar, but there's two laser beams converging, and then there's no bubble. But I've tried to do that. That could be fun. Vengi Bridge, neural server room. Yeah, probably it's well, I will not spoil how the Vengi ships work. Let's keep it at that. Sounds like the Death Star laser, neurofunk. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same mechanic, like laser beams converging into something which gathers all the power and then fired for a devastating, even bigger beam. No? Well, now that I'm showing the V6, let me show you the Zeus as well. We have a good amount of people watching, and the video will stay for later. So this is the Zeus. This is pretty awesome ship as well. Wait, let me put it beside. Let me put it this way. So this is the Zeus. I love this. Oh, wait. Oh, we have post-processing. Yeah. I don't think I added the... Oh, we did. Oh, weird. Oh, anyway. So this is the COT Dreadnought. It has a hanger here. And yeah, it has 2 spinal mounts. Even though they're not spinal, they're similar to spinal mounts. And cool thing is they do this. Well, not like that. Yeah, pretty much like they will swivel a little. Both of them. And yeah, this ship's going to be massive and pretty strong. So as you can see, it has 2 artilleries here, 1 in each side, and all this is PD mounts. PD here. I don't think maybe I'll add some weapons here. This is a shell, so a protector shell. Probably no weapons here. I don't know yet. I might add something. But yeah, it's a pretty massive ship. Weird. I think my post-processing is not working properly. Just let me check something. Oh, now we're talking. Bloom was turned off, so much better. Okay, let's check the chat. My COT destroyer already reaches 25k DPS. Yeah, I think nothing will top that for a while, or until it gets nerfed. Yeah, the new changes will nerf the spinal mounts a bit. Actually, pretty much all charging weapons, but especially the spinal mounts, because, well, they are a bit too overpowered. But so yeah, this is the better now. This is the Zeus coming pretty soon. This will probably a crafting only ship. So you have to do the couple missions for the COT and gather the materials, then build it, which also means it's going to be very, very strong and very slow probably. So if you're not into slow ships, you're going to use lots of perks and pilots and good crew to make it faster, because, well, it's a pretty big destructive machine. Okay, more ships. Let's see ancient. There's some spoils here. This is the infection, which will be added to the, well, you know, the Ravagers. This is the Helic. This is an ancient turret, which is not in the game yet. This will be. Okay, the COT has everything here. Oh, the Phantom Mark II. No, let's keep it that a secret for now. NovaCat's not here, so if NovaCat gets in the chat, I will show that the Phantom Mark II. Wait, Ravager what? Yeah. The Ravagers are actually, this is also a spoiler for those who are in the chat watching this. The Ravagers, they will receive this these infections, like it's something related to ancient technology, ancient artificial intelligence, like the fastest quest, and the Ravager every Ravager will show one of these things on them. Yeah, kind of like an artificial intelligence infection of some sort, for lack of a better word. The Zeus is never late. It arrives precisely when it means. Yeah, the Zeus is never late, because he will have a big impact in the game. Let's see. Well, independent, Red School. All Technomancers have ships, but nope, not going to show anything right now. And the unique Tetsudo, I show Milaushu, and the Sparta. I don't know if I should show this. Eurofunk. I like how some of the ships are inspired from other sci-fi shows. Do you think there will be a Borg inspired ship? Yeah, why not? Although Borg, the Borg cubes are, well, they're not ships. They're just not the best looking. I mean, yeah, they're pretty cool, but, well, we can do that. We can do something similar. Like in Halo, all that interaction with Covenant technology makes Cortana go nuts. Yeah. Is the new ancient AI in control of Hephaestus when you battle it? Yes, that's the idea. But somehow, in a way, you can somehow defeat it, which may or may not be the normal way, or maybe something related to the ship itself, which already has a advanced AI, and something happens that you can before being destroyed, the original AI interacts and save the ship and save it from the infection as well. Apparently, most the other ships, like the other Titans infected by Ravagers or Rising Suns, they are not that good in preventing that. So you either blow them or they blow you. And good thing for the AI is that for the ancients is that there are many Titans out there. Okay, I think we have pretty much all the ships here, and let me check what I'm going to show now. Okay, so I'm adding the Explorer knowledge. Let me just fire this. Oh, I'm in the wrong scene. The screenshot scene will do nothing. Don't save. Oh, actually, I forgot to show this ship here. It's not in the game yet, and well, whatever. So I'm adding the knowledge, the Explorer knowledge, which the name will probably I don't know if the name will stay or. So this is it, this Explorer, and it will be based in exploration, obviously. So small items loot detection range. So this will be based in Explorer now, instead of this skill here, So I will have to change it. And also the loot, you can see here there's I think it's lithium, yeah. So the label will disappear when outside of the range, but this is only for the fixed only for derelicts, like when the loot that comes with the system when it's generated. Everything you spawn from enemies or mining. Oh, I can have peace here. So if you jettison, it will stay. Oh my god. So if you jettison, the name will always appear, as you can see, even when it's out of the range. Oh my god. So let me load again. So yeah, so when you destroy enemy and when you mine some asteroids, the loot will always show the label. But for derelicts, you need you need it to be inside the radius. So when you increase your vision, your zoom level, let's say here. When you increase your zoom level, you will be able to detect certain items if you have a good explorer knowledge. Like here, I still I have. Let me check here. Yeah, in Nebulous, you can see it's bigger because it has a base. This range has a base value of 100. So in Nebulous it's going to be bigger because it's 100 and the Nebula reduces your scanner range. But if you go to another system, a normal system, oh, also Nebula, okay. I don't want Nebula. So yeah, it gets a lot shorter. And as you increase it, it will increase as well until it's 50, so it's bigger. And this is one of the mechanics. We'll test this on beta and see how it goes. It might change as well, but yeah. So the other thing, the last thing first, the faster warp drive charging. This is pretty straightforward. You can recharge your warp drive faster, so you can jump to another system faster. Really simple. And for ships that have a warp diverter or something, or some kind of flux mechanic for that, you can it will synergize pretty well. And the other thing is the distress signal. This will be the most I think this will be the most interesting stuff, because the distress signal will be you will be able to detect it when outside in the dead zone. So if you increase your explorer enough, you will be able to detect distress signals really far into the dead zone, and those will introduce new mechanics, new missions, derelicts. So I want to do most of the derelicts, the ships which you find in the system. At least half of them will be outside in the dead zone. So usually, normally, if you don't invest in Explorer, you won't be able to find at least most of the derelicts. So this will be one kind of gameplay mechanic for the Explorer, either finding derelicts in the dead zone, or missions. And so the distress signal will be a mission which you don't know what it is. You will detect it, and you will go to the place where the signal is coming from. And it can be all sorts of things. It can be a simple quest to rescue someone, or it can be like a ship which is floating around, or it can be a trap. There can be ships spawning on top of you to attack you. So, and this is why I haven't started beta yet. I was trying to implement this before starting beta, but maybe I will just start it without, and then add this mechanic later on, next week maybe. Let me see here. There was a message here. What? I can read it. Well, what are the stress signals? Yeah, that's what I was explaining. I love a good rescue salvage mechanic. Yeah, this is going to be added here. And so with this, the idea for this knowledge is you will be able to detect stuff a lot better than if you ignore it completely. And how you get this, how you increase it is when you fully explore a system, you level this. When you explore a new system, when you go to a new system, you will get a little bit of the explorer. When you find the hidden debris fields in ship graveyards, you will level it a bit. So all the little special exploration things, except the normal exploring, like this one here, if I'm exploring this little XP from just exploring, this will not increase your explorer bonus, your explorer knowledge. But all the special exploration things will. Of course, this is very new, so we'll have to do a lot of things before launch. But I wanted to complete all the 5 knowledge, and this was the harder one to come by, as most of the other mechanics are pretty solid for now. and this one is a bit of a maybe too different, so it needs this mechanics like the stress signal and stuff. And you probably noticed the signal there. This happens now when you have a hunter fleet spawning on top of you. Okay. That explorer perk sounds interesting, but I feel it needs proper balance. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Daniel is here. Guess who he is? We were talking about him. Hey Daniel, Zeronath. We were showing. I was showing the ships, your ships here. So now they can so all these ships, the different the ships that are not in the game yet. So then the people can all ask me. They will be bitching me about the new ships. So yeah, the Caravan, the Aphrodite. I don't know how to call this. The Fumo, Ubumama, all these ships. I was showing them, and I even showed the Vengi Dreadnought, and the COT Dreadnought. So yeah, I'll have to add them or there will be riot. Let me see the expert. Will there be a way to disable the alarm sound for hostile warpins? I'm not one for jump scares. Yeah, I think I will make it optional, I guess. Or maybe tune it down a bit so it's not very loud. Yeah. Okay, what else I was about to show? Oh yeah, another cool thing is since we'll be getting new missions for end game, for well, at least the Vengi versus COT ones. So this is how the map looks like now. You can turn on and off the sector levels, and you have the influence here. So it's a bit easier now to spot where are the factions. Let me just do some cheating here real fast, like this. Okay, so now I have all the colors, all the factions. So if you crank it up to here, you can pretty much spot where the factions are. You can see there's a cluster, the mining cluster around here. The syndicates is more located towards this, and this is probably the Children of Terra, which is the purple. Pirates are a bit more to this one, and the Vengi pretty spread out. As you can see, they happen in every place in the galaxy, even here. Syndicate, where's Syndicate? So this will help later on when you are searching for Vengi or other factions to eliminate. I usually just leave it in 3. Real close, it's maybe a bit bright, but yeah. Hey Reaper, welcome. Just got finished up with things and stuff, so figure I'd join for a bit. Yeah, welcome. Good to have you, man. Any new pirate ships? I missed some new pirate ships. Know what? I don't really remember if we have new pirate ships. I don't think so. No, not really. They are all pretty much done, I think. Daniel can answer if he has planned for doing more ships, more pirate ships. Yeah. Weaver song. I always wanted to see some voice alerts. Moderate, not extrovertish. Yeah, the idea is not that I want to alarm people, but there were some complaints. Well, there were a lot of complaints on the forums, especially for when hunter fleets warp in, because well, they just warp in on top of you usually, and if you piss a faction enough, they will send a death squad against you, and sometimes you don't have time to react. So now this alarm will sound, and there is a couple seconds before they actually spawn, like 2 or 3 seconds after the alarm. So you can bail, you can warp away, or you can just prepare to battle. Map add an option to add custom MP3s into the folder as alarm sound. Yeah, not a bad idea. You really want to show us the gunship, bro? Yeah. This was the last thing on my notes here. Okay, then let's get to it. Let's find a gunship here. This one is a gunship. The bonuses are not definitive, but let me just check if they are. Yeah, so this is the bonuses. They have less heat generated and faster projectile speed. So there you go. Let me know what you think about this. And obviously, as most of the combat ships, they are like the battleship has the spinal mount, which is not stated, stated here, but you can see in the ship. This one also has special slots here. So on top of the minus 10% weapon heat generated, this ship has also these two guns here with even more weapon heat, less weapon heat. And oh, it's not that loud if you consider the sound of the other weapons. So you can see the projectiles are really fast, especially those. I can stay here. I love this charging Gatling guns. Fire! So let me show you the other. As you can see, the dragon, for example, it has bonuses to torpedoes. So this is another. This is one of the long loading games. This kind of special slots for torpedo bonuses. So despite the base bonuses here for gunships, they usually have special torpedo slots or some other kind of a weapon. So this is it. Yes, it makes the dragon especially even more strong, more powerful. And this one is the Lady Hawk save. So how do you like your new dragon here, Lady Hawk? I love this wackadoodle tarp. Wackadoodle tarp. So yeah, this is the gunship. And so the gunships right now are the dragon. This one, yeah, the hound is a gunship. What else? I don't remember. Well, the Vengi, this, the bad boy is a gunship. This would be this was already a very powerful ship, but it's now even better. And it also has the torpedo bonuses. What else? Oh, this is a gunship as well. And I will probably change its loadouts, its weapons a bit, as well as the melee weapons. This is a gunship as well. If you don't like it, you can blame Dreadnought, because he made it so it's a gunship. No, joking. You can blame me. So yeah, I think those are the main ones. I don't remember other gunships. Yeah, I think that's it. The Geraki is a Corsair. If you don't, if you probably don't know the Geraki, so let me just do like this so you can take a look at it. Eventually you will be able to use it. The chat, those bonuses look good. Yeah, they are. Hound gets a roll. Yeah, Hound gets a roll. I love the ship. It was said that it got nerfed as it got removed from the red school. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I when I removed the Hound from the pirate ships, I didn't add anything else to compensate for the loss of the melee weapons. But now it has a gunship bonuses, and it's independent, so it has it has 3 enhancement slot. I'm talking a lot here, and I'm not used to speaking English for a long time, especially because when I do the devlogs, I can edit it later, but now I can't. But that's fine. So I think that's what I was going to show. That's it. I don't know if feel free to ask any questions here. Will the Beetle frigate get some love soon? Yeah, the three first, let's say, when I first launched the game in early access, we had 3 frigates, which were the Venom, the Shark, and the Beetle. And you can see only the Venom has a Corsair, because that was the initial idea. It's supposed to be a balanced ship. This was supposed to be a fighter, more like but I haven't decided yet. And they are not Zeronaut designs, so I still don't know what to do to them. The Beetle is probably going to be a cargo or freighter, which I didn't add yet. I have to do some kind of I will probably do some kind of tractor beam thing, especially considering the new knowledge, the new explorer knowledge, where you will find derelicts really far from the center, into the dead zone. So the freighters will probably have some kind of tractor beam to collect this stuff far away from the system, so they actually can benefit from the knowledge, the explorer knowledge, to detect these things and bring the derelicts. And the Shark, I don't know, I'm open to suggestions about what should I do to it. And well, the Beetle, I think it's pretty much I don't know, for me it looks like a cargo ship. I don't know why. It shapes like a fighter maybe, but for some people, for me it looks like a cargo ship. Yeah. Welcome to live streaming. Yeah, I figured when doing the devlogs, if I have to edit the devlogs, I may as well interact with my community. You know, maybe it's better to do it live, and then talk to you and maybe it's better than doing it offline. I still do it though. I still do some of the devlogs, some of the the spaceship spotlights while offline, because it also helps me to to get a better view of things in the game. It actually helps on that, because when I'm when I am recording the devlogs, I kind of have a different view to the things. So yeah, I will still do that, but I think it's this live streaming are interesting as well, and I will do that again. More questions here. Phantom Mark II. Yeah, I said that if Nova Cat was here, enter the chat, I was going to show the Phantom Mark II, but I don't think he showed it. I don't think he's here. But nice to see more getting rolls. Yeah, the idea is that most ships, or maybe all the ships, will get rolls, but I have there's at least 4 or 5 rolls that need to be implemented. So this is why I have so many ships that without rolls yet. Well, the hauler, for example, is obviously a freighter, which is a lot of ships here will be freighter, like this one, the Bond. The Kerma, obviously. Where's the Kerma? Here. He will probably this will probably be a freighter as well. This one is I don't know. Dreadnought wanted me to revert it to a Corvette, and I think it makes sense, but people love it so much that I don't know if I can change it, like make it smaller. But we'll see. I would spin them 180 degrees. Spin what? I lose that. This one? Or yeah, this one. I don't know. Beetle is a lot better with the shuttle bay for sure. Maybe the new missions will get a new purpose. Yeah. Part of me feels the shark should have something melee, or maybe something stealth, because Jaws basically. Yeah, maybe a melee weapon. Well, currently only the Red Skull has melee weapons, but I've considered adding melee weapons for some other ships as well. Maybe for this one. No. Stealth shark sound fun. Yeah, about that. Hey, Sea Sage, welcome. Well, you missed pretty much everything, I think, because I showed everything I wanted to show. But if you wanted me to show it again, something you missed, like the ships, if you want to just ask, and I can show it again, like any of the Dreadnoughts, the new Dreadnoughts, or the new bonuses. Well, the new bonuses, the Gunship bonuses are this. You can see it here. Yeah, the thing about the stealth melee is it's kind of broken, because the melee damage is not breaking stealth, and this is not intended. So I'll probably fix it soon. Can the Squire get multi-barrel for single hard points, like one of the defender? Yeah, the Squire, I saw you playing yesterday, and I realized the Squire is not in a good place with one hard point. So at least it needs a double barrel, I think. 2 weapon space is not bad, but only one for a green ship is, yeah, only one slot for a green ship is, yeah, it's pretty bad. If it was white, I would say yeah, but no, I need to add on one more slot to it. Keep Claymore as a cruiser, but buff its equipment space. Well, it's a really fast ship for the cruiser, and it has the crazy amount of turrets. It's pretty much the old design. Back then I had no multiple hard points. I had no gunners. There was no crew, no gunners. So every turret would point to your mouse cursor, and it was pretty much a single way of fighting. But now we have a lot of different things, so I probably should revisit this soon. The Juggernaut is the same thing. I probably have to revisit as well. Neither of them has any role yet. Well, the Juggernaut is, I don't know, maybe a destroyer, maybe even a freighter. No, not a freighter. I would have to remove a lot of this, a lot of its hard points. What else? Let's see. Sharks make good flanking. Yeah. Well, the Shark is also a pretty fast ship for its size. It has 9 speed and 8 agility. It's better than, well, for a white ship at least, it's better than the other two. Where's the Vangi tier 4? Oh, this is the Vangi tier 4, and it's a gunship. No. And currently it's the only tier 4. Tier, no, it's size. It's not tier 4. Size 4. Keep sharks make. I was just joking. I plan on going back to watch everything eventually. Yeah, I will leave the live recorded in the channel, so you'll be able to watch it. When is the Vangi tier 4? Okay. I already saw that. I was saying that the Reaper chains are pretty great, to be fair. I am very biased. Yeah, the Reaper is one of my favorite ships actually. It's the 4-barrel alone is pretty fun to play with, and it's not really strong ship in it doesn't have durability, but it's fast, especially with the intercept bonuses, and the 4-barrel is so fun to play with. I swear the V4 was a tier 3. Yeah, the V4 is a tier 3 because tier is the color. I often say tier when I mean the size, which is size 4, and tier 3 because it's blue. But yeah, this is the Vangi frigate. What else? Claymore used to be the badass bee on the block. Yeah, it's still pretty brutal for people who are into the spinal mounts. Plus, it's the fastest cruiser. Yes, it is. Juggernaut is beastly as well. Yeah, Juggernaut. I prefer the Juggernaut. I don't know. The Claymore is a lot faster, but I think I like the hard points on the Juggernaut better. They are balanced between each other. Maybe a bit. They're maybe too good for white quality. If you compare it to the Empress, for instance, they are maybe too good for white. But yeah, this might change it later. When I add the roll for them, I might need to make some changes, like maybe make them green or whatever. Again, they are not original models. They are from the Asset Star, just like the Kerberos, but they're such cool models that at least for now, I'm going to keep them. And also because people love them. Even the Kerberos. This has been used in other games, so which is not ideal. I just made a few basic changes, but yeah, I'll keep them for now. They're really cool. I like them. But you can see most of the ships here were made by Dreadnought or Warsaw. But like these ships here, the Syndicate and the PMC ships, they were made by Warsaw, but the design is from Dreadnought as well. For those who don't know, he is here. He can say yes. They are my design. More questions here. Zerenthal, they both benefit from crafted weapons immensely. Yeah, this boat, this here, the Claymore and Juggernaut. Yeah, they do. Claymore has much to run against as a cruiser. If it goes frigate, we'll probably have a much better chance to shine, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it kind of looks more like a frigate. Probably the wings and you know. Claymore's built like a light cruiser, whereas the Juggernaut is heavily armored. Yeah. The Juggernaut, I think it's fine for a cruiser, looking wise. I mean, the Claymore may become better as a smaller ship, but yeah, again, people love that, so. I think with rolls they will be green tier. Claymore could hit blue with a couple multi-barrels on the turrets. Yeah, the only issue of changing these ships to green or even blue is that we need white cruisers as well. So if I make them green, I will have to add at least one tier white cruiser to replace them. I mean, I like to keep the balance on the rarities as well. But we'll see. The good old asset store issue. Yeah, provided you actually, develop something for them, you are good. It's not like you are making one of those asset flip games. Oh, no, yeah, I'm not worried about that because, well, this game is mostly, there is nothing similar as, I mean, of course there are top-down games, but Star Valor has enough content to be way different than other games. So yeah, although some ships you will find, you may find like the Claymore and the Juggernaut, but most of the time you will find unique ships. So I'm not worried about that, and I love making ships, although obviously most of the ships are made by Dreadnought, but I love making ships and I love adding new ships, and I also plan on adding ship DLCs like later on after launch. So there will be so many different ships like later on, like in the future, that those ships you will barely see them. At least in theory. We need to add another. I'm not sure if Dreadnought want to make a different Dreadnought for the pirates. This might eventually happen if it feels like it, but yeah. New battleship bonus looks super interesting. New battleship bonuses. There were no battleship bonuses. Or do you mean the gunship? Sea Sage. If so, yeah, they are pretty cool. I wanted to make them different as usually. So projectile speed, they are a lot faster, and I mean, a gunship needs to hit its targets. So if you have many guns, you need to hit the targets. So the projectile speed will help. Usually it's going to be a 50% increase because the base projectile speed is 80, so 40 is 50%. But for some for other weapons like the plasma and or something else, it's going to be even bigger of a boost. And the weapon heat generated, initially I was going to add 10% for small weapons, but I think just lowering the heat makes more sense because gunships can have big guns as well. Oh, lots of questions here. Okay, hold on. Are you worried about projectile speed causing all sorts of new collision-based bugs, artifacts? Yes, I am. You are C-Sage is kind of a developer, if I recall. So you know, these things happen because usually when the projectiles travel, they update their position pretty much based on physics, but mostly it's based on FPS. So if your game is running in a lower FPS for some reason, the projectiles may skip a collision, and so a faster projectile has a higher chance to skip a collision, and that's what it means. So yeah, it is a concern, but for my preliminary testing, it was fine, and we'll see how it goes in the beta, which I want to start pretty soon. It's probably going to be, I don't know if it's the last beta before launch, but no, I think I'll have another one after that. Easy fix, add cargo ships like the Theseus for cruiser and dread. Yeah, that is an easy fix because cargo ships are pretty straightforward to do. The Theseus and the Kurma are the bigger cargo ships. The Theseus is the Theseus is something. 208 cargo. Some people hate that it's in the back. The turrets are in the back, but it actually makes sense. If it's escaping from pirates, you want a turret in the back. And the Kurma as well, but it has so many turrets that it can actually fight. Well, it's a blue ship after all. That's true. Like, I like them as white tier underdogs. Yeah, those ships they're fine as white. I don't know about the when I add a roll to them, they will be a bit stronger. I'm kind of late in the chat here. The Reaper, right? Yeah, there really isn't anything like this around, which is freaking awesome. Yeah, there are many games, top-down space games, but I like to think that Star Valor has made some. I mean, it has enough content to be unique, and I intend to keep making it that way even more. It's missing a lot of things, I know, but it's already pretty cool. I mean, it has enough content to launch, I guess. Anyone else notice that the V5 in the background is standing its ground there for like 10 minutes? The V5, this one, I'm not even looking, but yeah, pretty much. What happens in this, I don't know if you noticed, but see, the Vengi won. And usually the Vengi won, even though it has no crew. But yeah, the other ships have they have crews. But yeah, and the main reason, you guessed it, is because of the repair, the repair, the natural regeneration. Hi, when don't you put the option of shared cargo of all the fleet ships? Not really, not really. Later on, you have your own base to store your shit, your stuff, but not like a shared cargo, more like a base. You already have your resource stash for your stuff, for your crafting materials, so which pretty much solves most of the issues of carrying stuff around. Oh no, but I'm excited about them down for super cool ship pack DLC or cheaper solo ship purchases. Yeah, solo ship I'm probably not doing as a DLC. I would be adding stuff, normal updates as well, like just an update and with ships and whatnot. But as a DLC, I want to do packs. Not even ship packs. I mean, probably faction packs, faction or race packs. But that's for a bit later on. Dedicated cargo ship would be cool. Yeah, we have some cargo ships, like I showed the Theseus and the Kurma. Lady Hawk, yeah, more independent freighters in all size classes, minimal weapons, built for survival rather than blasting through enemies. Yeah, as I said, after as soon as we have the freighter role in the game, there will be reasons for adding more cargo ships. Dreadnought cargo ship, low 700 storage. Yeah, that's too much. I'm not sure there will be any ship with that much cargo. Well, I guess Dreadnought cargo ship would have close to that, I think. That's called the Dominance. Yeah, the Dominance has pretty decent cargo capacity. That's 320. Yeah, it's the biggest cargo, right? I don't even remember. I think it is. Projectile speed compensates for enemy accuracy. Very dangerous. Yeah. It does. It's a lot easier to hit enemies with faster projectiles. Well, then we need 1,200 cargo for it. No, that's too much. New dread for pirates would be cool. Yeah, the Cerberus will receive. It just received the gunship bonuses, but I will change their turrets a bit. So just wait for it. This is to stay as it is. Rear turret is defensive. Yeah. Well, I'm going to head off. Enjoy your day. Hey, thank you, Physics Don't Apply. Thanks for joining. Why are the Vengi spinning? They are spinning because they won the battle. Let me just reload something else and so we can. Let me just let's have another battle here while I answer the questions. Okay, no shared cargo, but it's possible to switch among the ship to load or unload cargo instead of remove the. Yeah, Lorenzo, this is already happening. You can just click. You can dock your ship and just click refit, or just shift and left click on the ship on one of your fleet ships, and this will start the editing mode. So you just unload the cargo normally. You don't have to remove your ships from the fleet anymore. It works a lot better now. First of all, Giacomo. First of all, GG for the game. Thank you, appreciate it. Sorry to bother. Why same blueprint goes early up to tier 5 orange and some other to tier 4 purple. How do you obtain tier 4 blue? Yeah, and there's no tier 5 blueprints right now. Orange crafting isn't in the game yet. That's intended because I want to add this later on as DLC. Not a DLC, sorry, as an update called the mega structures. And mega structures will be bases, or let's say bases, big bases where you will enter with small ships, maybe up to corvette size, and kind of like a dungeon in RPGs. So there it will have unique loot for for you to get, like special materials and certain blueprints, which will make possible to craft orange items. Will we be able to jettison cargo in space for our escorts to pick up? Yeah, your fleet ships will be able to get to pick up loot soon. Not only pick up loot, but use refineries and stuff. We are getting there. I made a lot of progress in that regard. Maybe even force escort to jettison cargo for flagship to pick up. This way there is a time and risk factor to it. Yeah, maybe. Neurofunk, if the game gets a proper end game, so that you can play a captain longer after getting geared up, then I would say it's ready for release. So far it's getting best gear and then nuke boss. Yeah, end game in this, it's a bit harder to do because it's a sandbox game, and I'm a bit more invested in making the journey until the late game as more fun as possible. But I will add a couple end game goals now in the next update, which will be combat related, and other end game stuff not combat will be done later. But yeah, I want to add that. And as I said before in the beginning of the live of the streaming, is that the Dreadnoughts, the new Dreadnoughts that are coming, the Vengi Dreadnought and the COT Dreadnought, they will be crafting only. They will be only crafted. You will not be able to buy it. So you will have to craft it, and then as part of one of the missions, one of the end game missions, to eliminate the opposite faction. Any possibility of changing game speeds in the future? Late game speeds get real high. Yeah, especially for the small ships, right? They get really fast, especially the gold stars. I haven't thought about adding it. I can do that. I can add like a game speed as an option. Maybe I'll think about it. I suggest wrap up here, or you'll be answering until tomorrow. Yeah, I'm finishing pretty much now. For the new crafted ships, do they unlock for starting a new save? Yeah, I haven't decided about that yet, but probably yes, because they should probably unlock normally. But starting with one of the Dreadnoughts, it's going to be really slow. Apologies if you already mentioned it. No, I didn't. I think they'll probably be unlockable, and but starting they will be also the slowest ships in the game. Probably the Zeus and the V6B. They will be very slow. So for a start, it's going to be a pain to start with a really slow Dreadnought. But at the same time, I think it's fun to do that, and I know Zermitol also likes that. I think Sea Sage also liked the Dreadstar. Yeah, I love the Dreadstar challenge. Yeah, it's really fun, because if you get something, if you get some combats, you take some damage, and the repair bills are expensive. It's a pain to get to anywhere. I can already craft T5 orange, like orange ultra cannon and fast piercing laser patch. Orange ultra cannon and fast piercing laser. Oh. Maybe yeah, there was a patch that you would be able to get your crafting blueprints to orange. You shouldn't be able to now, because I changed it. But there might be some ways to achieve it yet, but I'll be checking that. That side is fun, very very tough, but worth it. Yeah, it is fun. Sigurd, thank you for the devlog. Yeah, thank you for joining. I think I'll finish it now. I'm a bit tired, as I said. I have a sore throat. I'm feeling a bit sick, but it was the first time of streaming, so I'm not used to speak English and all this that long. So apologize for that as well. And thank you everyone for joining. I'll leave the streaming in the channel. So tell your friends if you have friends who like the game, and this can be interesting to them. You can see here the version is 1.46, but the update will be 1.5 when it arrives. And I think that's it. I'm a bit tired. Thanks for the stream and all your hard work. Yeah, my pleasure. As I always say, I pretty much love doing it, and I think the community is great. All the support and all the help, and so yeah, it is hard work, but it's also my pleasure. Giacomo, thanks. Your game is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Get some rest. Feel better. Great stream. Thank you, Zar. If you are ever streaming, I will be watching, because I tend to rest. I will not work today anymore, because I'm not in the mood for it, and I'm not feeling great for it. But I am very looking forward to start this beta, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And there will be a lot of testing in the knowledge, the new knowledge, the explorer knowledge, and it's very raw as an idea for now. But yeah, never fun. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Thank you everyone, and thank you Daniel for joining us, Dreadnought. And I think that's it for tonight. So see everyone in the next devlog. Bye bye.